So before I start to give some information about our company, during the information you will get some information because Turkey is now, as you can see, last 2 years there is an incredible growing in all the domains, construction side and mining side as well. For instance, gold mine, we became the European #1 producer as a gold mine. They started year 2000. Year 2000 to 2002, the total production volume of the gold was in Turkey 300 kilograms. This year it is 23 tons. And next year it is going to reach the 40 tons. So that is the reason. During our information and presentation, you can see the land, the application. We do approximately 11 applications which we are intensively marketing the Grindex. And I wish to thanks to Grindex family because really we are selling the products which we do not have problems. This is the because we are selling 13 different brands in Turkey, and only the Grindex do not give us any single headaches. Normal service, normal other activities, they can come to problems, but we do not consider this kind of small things as problems. And in the market-wise, generally I can confess we do not have any single problems. And the Grindex name in the Turkish market, which is approved as the most quality product in the market. Since last 2 years, we passed away from sales basis the flute, which was the biggest competitor in the market. But now we are selling as a drainage pump more than flute. The flute is selling, of course, the sewage pumps more intensively, but for the drainage pumps, finally, for sales volume, we are a little bit in front of the flute since last 2 years. Now, before I start the presentation, I wish to give you some information about the program. Tonight we are together in our Erke offices. You can visit our offices, you can see our service people, you can see our service activities and how we're dealing, how we can do it. And you will get a cocktail over there. So we will stay approximately 1.5 hours. Then we went to the one special clubs. There is a Turkish nights, let's say, we will hopefully enjoy. There is a singers, belly dancers, Turkish atmosphere, so hope you will enjoy. Then we will come back. And tomorrow we have the Bosphorus tours. After the meeting, we will go together in this organized special boat. So if we leave earlier, so daytime you can see Bosphorus. So, and we have one lady which is available, wife, girlfriends, etc. You can inform to the ladies. She will organize the shopping tours during our meetings in this time. So you have a time, the lady is outside, she can speak few languages, so there is no problem. So, is there any question about the program? So I can continue our Erke presentation. So if it is next year, hopefully next year you can do it again in Istanbul, so we will celebrate together the 20 years of working together. So this year we are 19 years, we are working with the Grindex. So we wish to give the Grindex report, what we are doing for Grindex, how we are doing in the Grindex in Turkey. We just want to give some information about our activity. So this presentation, we are going to give the sales report, how we do it, service report, how we do it, spare parts, how we do it, and the most important now, since last year with this gentleman, and there is 2 more gentlemen, we are very active in the social media. And tomorrow also there is the team people are going to make a social media, how to be active, and how was the result of our site. We will introduce tomorrow, approximately 40 minutes. I wish you to listen this seminar tomorrow. It's so useful. I didn't believe this kind of things, but now I am totally behind of this kind of things. So I will inform a little bit the marketing activities, what we did, and tomorrow they will give more deep information. So we have 2 branches in Turkey, one in Istanbul, which we are going to see tomorrow, and the other group is in Ankara, capital city of Turkey. We have our own office and service shops also over there. And I am still salesman, and Osman, you know, and Özer is here, is the youngest engineer working with us. We are the 3 people in Istanbul. And there's an Ankara sales team, this is our office pictures, and Mr. Mutlu, they just arrived today, and Mr. Hakkı and Mr. Shafak, they are the Grindex, especially Grindex people who's organizing the Grindex sales. So this is the field in Turkey. We are generally working. If you can immediately go construction, quarry mining, fiber gate, ceramic factories, cement plants, you can consider the ready-mix plant. All Turkey, there are only in Istanbul more than 200 ready-mix plants in Istanbul, and 90% are using the Grindex pumps. So you will see the pictures. So this is the normal activities in the construction. The Erke is the special company for foundation. Our main business is foundation and foundation machineries. That is the reason when they are making this kind of wall, this kind of infrastructure walls, so we are over there and selling our pumps for all job sites. They are using now for the deep wall process, they are using our pumps. The quarries, we are quite big numbers of quarries because of the construction growing in Turkey. There are a lot of quarries, quarry mines. So when they are digging and when they are heavy rain, they need to pump it out water. So we are entering the quarries in Turkish market. Mining, this is the one of the copper mine or gold mines? Gold mines. Gold mines. This is one of our recent visits, which Osman can give the information for the gold mines. Fire brigades, they are very proud that they have the Grindex pumps. Nearly, we are selling for each new coming fire brigade machineries, trucks, we put one Grindex pumps over there. Just last week, we win the tender. Finally, we beat Flute after 19 years, our first victory. Thanks to Ankara team, we give the underground prices. We sold 20 additional pumps to Ankara municipality fiber grades. Totally now, in Ankara fiber grade, approximately 100 pumps available and working. So these are the cement plants. Cement plants, we are mainly selling the drainage or the slurry pumps. We are mainly selling the slurry pumps to cement plants. And as I told you, ready-mix plants. After the tourists completed, every transmixer are washed out. So they are washing and they are using this water again as a valuable water because they are inside the cements and things. And it is a heavy material. That is the reason. In order to use this water and some materials inside, they are using a special mixer, special pool, and they are putting our pumps. And one of our pumps, since more than 10 years they were working, and it came for servicing. There was approximately 25 centimeters of cement all around surrounded, and it was still working.
What's the name of this tank? To have a reference?
Sunny.
Is it the group of Italy or?
Lafarge.
Lafarge. Very important.
Okay. And in Turkey, more than 53 ceramic factories exist. In the past, they were using, this is the slurries inside. After the slurry is moving to the dryer makes them to the powder, then they are pressing and making the ceramic tiles. All these factories was using the air pump, so noisy, and they need extra big numbers of compressors, compressed air, so it was uneconomical. So we started 15 years ago in the biggest ceramic factory, and we sold first 5 pumps for the dry purpose instead of this dog pump. Then it was very successful. Then they took out all the dog pumps and they closed the compressors places. Now they are using in this ceramic factory more than 70 slurry pumps running daily, and 30 is a stock they are keeping. Then this success, all Turkey, now we are selling everywhere this mud, transferring to the dryer, don't forget, from this mud to dryer, they are carrying by our Grindex pumps. That is when it was increasing the economical increase for construction or this, and this was the sector was saving our lives, so the ceramic was continuing, industry was continuing, and we were very successful application in the ceramic industries, and nearly 40 factories are using our products, and the remaining is using the fluid or another product. But after we entered, we reached to approximately 40 ceramic factories in Turkey using our Grindex pumps. So the best water pumps, all municipalities or the private users for the hotels, holiday villages, we are selling good numbers of pumps as an applicable position. And our business is foundation, as I told you, and some of the pile when we are digging or something excavating, there is a collapsing. In order to stop the collapsing, they use the bentonite. So what they do, they immediately open a hole, something like this, and they pour inside the bentonite, and bentonite mixing, so it is very heavy slurry, and they are pouring inside of the pile that the collapse can be stopped. So it's the heavy stuff, and in the past they were using the very primitive pumps and electrical pumps. The Varisco was very popular. Now, as you see, they are using our pumps, very comfortable to put the mud, pour to the pile, and then the pile putting inside the cement, and the bentonite is coming back. In the same time, we are putting in the side of the pile, and we are carrying again the same bentonite to use again to the same pull length. So that is the reason. In Turkey, there are 82 piling contractors. 82 of them are using the sandy model or Salvador model of pumps from our side to transferring the bentonite materials.